but he's calmed in, he's done well.
Opening face-off underway at the Powerade Center. Spitfires wearing their road whites, trimmed, and of course blue and red, while the Battalion wearing their home army green, trimmed in gold, black and white. Nice pass from Duchene to Kang. Kang trying to get around. Ellis rifles Kang at the circle, and Ellis is hurt.
Ellis left his feet there, Doug, to make that hit as he hammered Matt Kang, but as you mentioned, it was Ellis that gets the worst of this. Like Ryan Ellis got his bell rung, if nothing else, but here's another look at it. You see it there, leaves the feet, shoulder up, and as you might have mentioned, Doug, we can't say for sure, but it's one of those reactions with a stick.
The Wellwood, Mitchell, and Timmins line has been outstanding. There's the first goal of the game. Ben Shutron from the point.
I'll just give a guy like Ben Shutron, and we've talked about this Windsor blue line, Doug, at length during this series. The Cundaris, the Shutrons, the Ryan Ellis, the Rob Quitz cannot give veterans like these guys who are so dangerous, who can contribute offensively as well. Shutron with lots of time to load up the cannon, but if you ask me, this is one Thomas McCollum would like to have back. He just squeaks through there. Again, Shutron can't have that much time to operate. Squeaks it through Thomas McCollum. Nice play there along the wall from Scott Timmins to find Shutron wide open. Squeaks through, and the Spitfires, as they did, on hard shots from the point, but continues to play.
Cody Hodgson through traffic. Backhand. Looking five-hole. Angelage hangs on. Along the near far boards. Blacker looking to step through the middle. Cundari. One-time shot. They score! Deflected in front. What a job from Scott Timmins. It's 2-0 Windsor.
And I think you just said it, Doug. The 4-on-4, could it benefit the Windsor Spitfires more? And I was just going to say before that puck went in the net, this type of hockey, 4-on-4, very conducive to guys like Scott Tansky and Matt Duchene, who had a good chance at one end. But credit to the Windsor Spitfires. This is just a great job by Timmins. Moving into the middle of the ice, perfect tip. No chance for Thomas McCollum on that. But even bigger, Doug.
Pulls up in the corner. He's got a man out in the middle, and Ellis tees it to the front. McCollum! Some highway robbery at the side of the net from Justin Judd. Here's Cody Hodgson at the other end. Slides it five-hole and scores! Cutting the lead in half to 2-1. End-to-end action. Thomas McCollum set that up at the other end.
That was just an unbelievable sequence, Doug. What a save from Thomas McCollum on one end, absolutely robbing Justin Shugg. And we're going to look at this whole sequence here as the Spitfires take the zone. Henrique drops it back for Ellis. Gorgeous one-touch pass. Unbelievable paddle stop from McCollum. Back the other way, the captain, Cody Hodgson. Five-hole on Angelage, and the Battalion find themselves right back in this hockey game with a late goal here in the second, and it couldn't have come at a better time, partner. Cuts the lead to 2-1.
Bouncing puck. MacDermid looking for a whistle. 7 minutes gone here in the third. Shot, they score! Sharp angle shot deflected. I think Justin Judd got a piece of it, and it beats Thomas McCollum. A huge goal for the Windsor Spitfires.
Well, you ain't kidding, Doug, and we always talk about the next goal being so important in games in this series. 2-1, less than 13 minutes to go, and a sharp angle shot seemed like a play pretty harmless that was developing. Just Harry Young just dumps it into the corner. And Lane MacDermid, who I think's been real good tonight here for the Spitfires, wins a battle with Ken Peroff. Loktionov toward the net, and I believe, we didn't see it there, I believe it was Justin Shugg, but again, winning battles along the wall. MacDermid does that with Peroff. Puck comes loose to Loktionov. We see Josh Day standing in front, and we also see that was Shugg going. I believe he did tip it in, Doug. We'll wait.
Loktionov chips it past Albert. Blows by Albert to the wide side. Sharp angle shot. They score! Andrei Loktionov's second goal of the game.
Unbelievable skill. That's the Loktionov we've seen in this series, Doug, and throughout the playoffs. Speed, skill, beautiful hands, and he goes upstairs on Thomas McCollum, who didn't see it. 7:04 to go, and you're talking about a hole to be in now. A 4-1 hockey game, and I can see some of the fans now heading to the exits, Doug, but bit of a bouncing puck there, but still good on Loktionov. The great hand-eye coordination, able to get this up top. There's another look at it. McCollum not able to get enough, and Loktionov scores his second of the night.
Henrique to the Battalion blue line. Long pass through the middle. Hodgson gets around traffic. Penalty is coming. And now we got Duchene in a fight. Yeah. Matt Duchene, and it looks like Adam Henrique go to the ice. A couple of right hands from Duchene.
Yeah, indeed it was Henrique, Doug, and not Duchene. Him and Henrique were mixing it up along the boards, and certainly a combination of frustration. He's had enough, maybe a little bit of a message, a spark, if you will, maybe.
Mitchell on a break. Dale hustling back. There's a shot. McCollum makes the save. Mitchell goes heavily in the net, then bumps with McCollum afterwards. Kang comes in to corral him and tempers Flair yet again.
And Thomas McCollum appears to be shaken up here, Doug. He's very, very slow to get up. I believe it was Mitchell, just his force and the outright speed going to the net, and the referee really holding back Anthony Peluso. And we get another look at this opportunity here. Mitchell coming down with a head of steam, lets the shot go. Don't know if Josh Day, a little trip up there, it appeared to be. Nonetheless, he went flying into McCollum, and Matt Kang took exception. So we see McCollum, and they're going to come out and check on him, Doug. Certainly appears to be shaken up a little bit.
We got now Kang. Kang goes after Hall, and here we go again. Here we go again. Tempers Flair. And the referee, Brent Holdsworth, gets sent to the ice. Ben Shutron comes in. Sam Carrick comes in.
And business sure has picked up at the end of this one, Doug, as MacDermid and Stajan have a few words here now, and Matt Kang and Taylor Hall were chirping through the neutral zone, and Kang kept at it with Taylor Hall and gave him a shot over by the bench, and Ben Shutron quickly jumped in to defend his young winger. So, and we see Hall chirping at Kang in the penalty box right now. So
Lane MacDermid sent off the ice as well, and boy, he sure got a lot tougher when Peluso went to the dressing room. Right side, Stajan trying to split the D, tries to go through, and Harry Young just sends him right into the goal. Merritt goes right to the front of the net as well, and Blacker comes in.
And let's just do this all over again. And Jesse Blacker grabs Merritt. We got Stajan down in front without a helmet.
Well, Angelage had lost his mask, so he was covering up.
And you got to believe, Doug, with Thomas Stajan going hard to the net, did he have what happened to Thomas McCollum in the back of his head there? Certainly we saw Dale Mitchell take some liberties with McCollum when he left the game.
Nemes and Thorne will be sent to the dressing room.
You better watch out. They might come up and ask you to lay
out. Greenop goes for the hit. And here we go. Carrick and Blacker at the blue line. Blacker throws a right. Carrick comes with a couple of uppercuts. Sam Carrick staying his ground, but Blacker with the takedown. Carrick got the punches in. Blacker got the takedown.
They still trying to go at each other here as the linesmen Brian Horde and Darryl Wolf try to break things up. So, well,
Moore sends it to the front of the net. Angelage makes the save. Last 5 seconds of the period tick away as it's knocked down at center as Watson will get it deep, and that does it.
Linesman will jump in and escort Mr. Greenop off right away, so no extracurricular activities happen, but
4-1 the final score, 3-1 lead in the series. Coming back with more of OHL Primetime. Stay with us on Rogers TV.